Welcome back to Dirtlocked Episode 7, the Archaeology Challenge, where I have to complete all Archaeology rares in each continent before moving on to the next one. We're currently in the Eastern Kingdoms. I'm sat in the wetlands on top of a hill right now, overlooking Welgar's excavation site. I think that might be the name, I'm not entirely sure. The last time I was at this place was probably months ago, when I was leveling through classic zones on the anniversary servers. All I know is that this place used to be filled with a bunch of raptors and annoying mobs that had like the aggro range of a billion miles, and they would never ever stop following you. It was such a shit area to quest. It looks like now there are little fossilized raptors and stuff, and some elementals as well over here. So we're not really going to be bothered about any of those mobs. We literally only care about digging up the fragments, really. I'm guessing it's going to be a fossil site. I haven't checked yet, but I'm assuming it's a fossil site. Quite a small one, which is nice, so I can't imagine we're going to have much trouble with... Oh, it's a dwarf one. Okay, it's a dwarven one. That's perfect. I'm happy with that. It's a dwarven one. I'm okay with that. I can't imagine we're going to have much trouble with the mobs, them being level 30 and me being level 42. So we're just going to blast through this digsite as quickly as you can. Well, I say level 42, I mean level 43. I wonder how long it's going to take for me to level to 90 on this character. Or, yeah, no, level to 90, because Midnight's out now. Midnight's out, so it'll be level 90. I am very curious as to see how long it takes, or whether I'll hit level 90 before we finish the challenge. I couldn't say. I genuinely don't know. There's probably some math that someone could do that I definitely don't have the brain power for. But yeah, I'm sure that there would be some way to calculate like the average percentage of hitting level 90 before unlocking every rare item from Archaeology. I don't know. It seems like a lot of thinking, and it's not. It's too much thinking for me that I don't care to do it. I'm just gonna play the game and I'm just gonna do what I can. Yeah, I'm just gonna play the game, and I'm just gonna keep going and see where I end up. Now, recently I have been dabbling in TBC Anniversary. I've been leading raids. I've also been playing a little fun party game. Not with friends. I've tried to convince my friends to play it, but a lot of them really aren't interested and don't care for it, which is strange because most of them really liked playing golf with your friends, but I've been playing Super Battle Golf, as you can see it on the screen just now. I'm pretty sure the clip is me getting a hole-in-one, or not a hole-in-one, sorry, finishing first, getting the ball in the hole first, because I'm really good at the game, totally really good at the game. But yeah, I've really enjoyed playing that. I love golf games, especially fun little party games, and yeah, games where you can mess with the other people in the game. It's just so much more fun. One more little fragment to get and we can get the hell out of here. We might actually have to kill one mob. No, he does not aggro on us. Perfect. We're close? Yes, we're close. Very close here. Okay. Dwarven site done. Perfect. Can we solve anything from it? Let's see. Dwarven, yes we can. Let's solve the silver neck torque. Do we get anything cool? We get a hunting knife next. Okay, great. Perfect. Just what I wanted. Okay, the next dig site was going to be Twilight Highlands, and it looks like we've got one down at Uldaman as well, so I believe that's just going to be more Dwarven. More Dwarven dig sites. So, yeah, seems like it's going to be a very Dwarven-centric episode, but maybe we'll get some fossils or even troll ones. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe? I mean, I'd rather get the troll ones, because I mean, I'm not going to get Zinrock if I'm solving dwarves and fossils. But yeah, I'll make my way over to the Twilight Highlands, and where is it I'm going? I'm going to Dunwald Ruins. Perfect. I'll see you lot in the Dunwald Ruins. The Twilight Highlands stands as a scarred frontier between the old kingdoms of men and the rising fury of the dragon aspects. Jagged mountains and storm-racked skies brood over a land once claimed by the Wildhammer dwarves, whose ancestral home of Grim Batal fell to darkness long ago. In the wake of the cataclysmic return of Deathwing, the Highlands became a battlefield where ancient grudges and apocalyptic ambitions collided. This is where the fanatical Twilight's hammer spread corruption across the cliffs and valleys, worshipping the coming end of the world. Dragonflights clashing in the skies above, their battles echoing through the ruined fortresses and smoking craters. Amidst the chaos, the Wildhammer clan fights to reclaim its legacy, while the forces of the Horde Alliance struggle to hold back the spreading Twilight's cult. In the Twilight Highlands, thunder never truly fades, and every storm carries the promise that the world itself may still break. About 10 years ago. Now it's just kind of a zone that no one goes to. Actually, no, they went there the midnight pre-patch. Yeah, that's pretty much... yeah, that's the Twilight Highlands. It kind of sucks. I didn't like questing here. It was shit. But the music was really nice. And the visuals are quite nice as well. You know, you can see like the little Twilight Tower in the background. You can see the waterfalls and stuff. There's loads of dragons and wildlife. But yeah, the zone sucks. It's really bad. The next section is going to be sped up and it's going to have music under it. My microphone screwed up and now the audio is completely screwed. It sounds horrible, so I'm just going to put music under it and speed it up because I don't want to go through trying to fix the audio. The microphone's fixed now, perfect, but yeah, it shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. I've slowed it back down again, back to normal speed. Mic issue is fixed, thankfully. We have 62 out of 30 for a dwarf one, so let's solve this. See if we get a nice rare, maybe? Nope, just Scepter or Bronzebeard. Very common. I could solve it with the fragments. I don't know though, I don't know if I want to. I mean, I think we do have another dwarven site anyway down south, so we'll just go there and we'll get that one. So looks like we've okay. We've got Uldaman, and then down the bottom we've got 1, 2, and 3 in Stranglethorn, so they're all converging in a little triangle, which is nice. Maybe we'll be lucky and get the 4th digsite down there too. So we've got all 4 in Stranglethorn, and we can end the episode off with that. I'm gonna head to I've already forgotten the next. Uldaman. I'm going to head to Uldaman now and we'll blast that one out real quick because I can't imagine it's going to take long. It's a very... I'm guessing. I don't know for sure. I don't know for certain. I'm guessing and I'm hoping that it's just a very small one. If it's a small dig site, perfect. If it's massive, not perfect. But I'll see you in Uldaman. Alright, we finally made it to Uldaman. Just as I expected, the dig site is a very small one, so I'm going to quickly bash this one out. I'm hoping that as we have 3 dig sites down here in Stranglethorn, that once I clear this one, the 4th one will appear somewhere in Stranglethorn. and we can finish off the episode with 4 digsites and a big opening. So I'm praying for that. I might not get it. There's absolutely no guarantee. It's highly unlikely that I will actually get that, but I mean, screw it. We can only try, you know. There's no point in not trying. But this digsite should take no time to finish off. Yeah, it's a dwarven one, perfect. So more dwarven fragments. I probably ding to 44 as well, since the EXP. I don't know why I said it like that. The XP, the XP you get from archaeology is pretty good. This might be up top actually. I don't know. Is it gonna be up top? No. Okay. Apparently it's not up top. Where the hell is it then? Go away. I'm gonna have to use my pets. I actually want to really change the sound because the audio is so loud. Master volume's at 20%, but the game sounds so loud. Right, let me just redo that. Okay, so it's definitely over here. It's over here, 100%. So I need to just kill these guys. There we go. This is where it is. Alrighty. Let's hope we get maybe a couple of back-to-backs. Oh, we did. We got a back-to-back straight away. Nice. Perfect. Back-to-back-to-back would be great. No, but it is very close. Yeah, it's right next to us. Perfect. Let's dig this one up. Kill this guy. It's been... I'm racking my brains trying to think. Like, when was the last time that I actually had to run in here? And it was probably only a few months ago. But I genuinely think Uldaman for a dungeon, for Alliance at least, is terrible. But Uldaman for Horde, because I like to play Rogue, so I like nice big Rogue weapons, and I think Uldaman with the Lost Dwarves, the little reference to the old Blizzard game, if you're Horde you can kill them, and one of them drops. I want to say it's like Balog's Longshank is the name of the item. I think it's Longshank. I don't remember what the initial is, but it might be Olaf's Longshank or some Nordic dwarven name, something. And that weapon is just insanely good for this kind of level set. Before you get like Thrash Blade and whatever else you pair with that. There you go. Ding 44, easy peasy. Please give us a digsite down in Stranglethorn. We got it. 4 in Stranglethorn. Perfect. So we have Savage Coast Raptor Fields, Baliama Digsite, right next to the Gurubashi Arena with the ruins of Jubbawal. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. And the ruins of Abaraz. So I am going to fly straight down there. And we're going to finish off episode 7 with 4 digsites. Back to back to back to back. And we were just going to completely destroy everything. But yeah, anyway, sorry. I'll continue before I cut to Stranglethorn. The sword for the rogue is just so good. But if you play Alliance, you don't get that sword. You can't get the sword. You just can't. You can't kill him. So you kind of struggle with lower tier weapons, which sucks. But recently I actually just hit level 70 on my Burning Crusade rogue. And I'm going to be pretty much spending my entire life in the arena to get some gladiator weapons. My main goal for that rogue is to get Season 2 gladiator, because the armor is just so cool. I don't even think I can... I have Atlas Loot, don't I? Okay, perfect. I don't want factions. I want PvP? Yes. Let's go Burning Crusade Season 2 Rogue. This set. This is the coolest set ever. I love it. I just love it. It kind of looks a little bit like Doctor Doom, I think. But yeah, this is the set I'm going for on my Rogue. I just really can't wait to get it. I think there's... I'm sure that there's level 70 blue weapons. There's definitely level 70 blue weapons from the Burning Crusade. And it's like... I had a look at them last night. I'll throw a picture of one on screen. I'll grab a screenshot from Burning Crusade. But, like, it's just... It looks like it's the two-handed mace from Vanilla. Like the Grand Marshal weapon or whatever it is. Season 1's right. It doesn't show me... Does it show me just Vanilla? Does it? It doesn't show me Vanilla? What? Is there any way to see Vanilla? See, it's like season 1. It's Burning Crusade. I don't care about Burning Crusade. Classic, I guess. Classic. Collections. I don't think I can see it. Can I show with appearances? Maybe. Not collected. Let's just do warrior weapons. Two-handed maces. Let's try that. Okay, apparently not. All right, well, whatever. It's the two-handed mace from PV, like level 60 PvP, but it's green and white, and it looks like it's made out of. It just looks like a Nerf weapon. Okay, so we are in Stranglethorn. We have 2 dig sites in the northern side and 2 in the southern side. We're gonna try. I'm just gonna try and blast through these as quickly as I can, but I mean. One of them might be huge. I have no idea if we have a big dig site or if we have a small dig site. If one of them gets too big and it just takes a long time, I'm just gonna skip it. And by skip it, I mean I'll just zoom through it with the magic of video editing. But so far, this first site we've got, it's fossils and it's a small one, so we shouldn't have too much trouble. I believe I've done this dig site a few times before, so I think the things are all, like the little dig site bits are always close together. Hopefully I'm not jinxing myself on that, but hey, no guarantees. No guarantees at all. Alright, close. Yeah, there it goes, right here. Let's go for a double. Anything? Nope, it is going to be over here to the right hand side. Very close. Okay, perfect. And I love... Stranglethorn Vale is probably one of my favorite zones of all time, especially like if you played Classic back in Phase 1, like I mean the not like vanilla from like the early 2000s. I'm talking like if you played Classic era from 2016, I think it was when it came out, and you played in Phase 1, you know how insane Stranglethorn is, especially if you play on a decent realm. I played on an RP PvP server, so pretty much as soon as you hit Stranglethorn Vale, it was hell. It was just death everywhere. PvP wasn't even like an active thing. Like you didn't have battlegrounds. There were no battlegrounds. You were just wandering around, not gaining honor points. You were just running around murdering everyone. You had no reason to get any honor, or like try and get it. You were just running around, and you saw a red name that was a player because they had a guild tag and they weren't a raptor, and you thought, I'm gonna try and kill it. And then the next thing you know, half an hour later, there's 60 people from each faction just battling it out in the middle of the jungle. It effectively, like this zone. In my personal opinion, this zone, or maybe not this specific one because this is like the retail version of it, but you know, the classic Stranglethorn, it's just Vietnam. That is literally what it is. It is the Vietnam War. It is the Vietnam War because it's just trees. You've got sneaky undead people, sneaky undead rogues, invisible, stalking you throughout the jungle, jumping you, and then it's just a full-scale war. It was so much fun. And I miss it, and I really hope if Blizzard do end up doing a Classic Plus, I will absolutely be playing Classic Plus. Oh, perfect. Dig site is tiny. Great. This is great. Yeah, I will absolutely be playing Classic Plus, and I'm looking forward to BlizzCon this year. I really can't wait. Obviously, I can't go to BlizzCon this year because I live in the UK, and flying over to LA is fucking expensive. I am not spending that much money to fly to LA to go and do a BlizzCon. I'd love to, but I can't afford that. But yeah, I will happily be watching from my chair with the boys in Discord, just waiting to see that announcement. Obviously, if the tease that they done the other day, well, probably wasn't even the other day. It was probably like a couple of weeks now. When Holly was talking on the stream. When they said they had a big announcement and it turned out to just be a bunch of retail stuff, I was like, Surely they're cooking something up. Surely they have to be cooking something up. What else could Agrand and his team have been doing for the past, almost year after Sod finished? Because I loved Sod. It was one of my favorite times. Genuinely, like, playing a classic version of the game in the vanilla zones, the vanilla raids, and just having all this extra stuff, extra abilities, different ways to play your class. Sod Phase 1 was fantastic, and I played Rogue. Sod Phase 1 was just so good. Being able to play a Mutilate Rogue as a level 25, and then having a raid to do, even though, like, let's be real, okay? Let's be real. Let's just say that it's not Sunken Temple, it's Black Fathom Deeps, that was it. Black Fathom Deeps, not the best dungeon, not my favourite dungeon, for sure, definitely not my favourite dungeon. It was a good choice. They could have done better. I think we could have had we've got 3 dig sites now here, so we've got 5 dig sites total. Nice. I think we could have done maybe a Dead Mines raid would have been cool, but obviously that takes away from the low level Alliance kind of dungeon. Like the Horde have not Razorfen Crawl, what do they have? Ragefire Chasm, then they've got the Wailing Caverns. Alliance have Dead Mines, and then they've got Stockades. So it would have taken away from, like, the Alliance having, like, one of their they're basically their low level dungeon. Another tiny dig site. This is perfect. I think the one over here is not tiny. Maybe no, that doesn't look too small. So we might be a bit screwed there. But I am interested to hear anyone's thoughts or what their hopes are for Classic Plus, if Classic Plus is being cooked up, which I really hope it is. I have no idea. I really hope it is, though, because I will love that. I played Sod from the beginning all the way to the end. Started off as Rogue. I was a level 25 Orc Rogue. I was in what's it called? What's the zone called? I'm so bad at remembering the names of zones. It was Hillsbrad. I was in Hillsbrad. I was down here at Dungarrock. I was farming the level 28 elite dwarf people to get Humbert's Helm, the best in slot helmet for melee. I was there. I was farming it. I think after the Rogue, I played a couple different classes, just kind of leveled a few things just to see what they were like. Like, I played a Shaman just to see how the Shaman tanking was. It was fun. I ended up having a 60 Shaman that I used to farm gold on because I could solo Strathom. But my main, and I think I can still get like a little picture or maybe even a little clip of my warrior. I will grab that and I'll throw that on screen as I'm talking, so you won't see me finishing this dig site probably, but I'll hop on my. I might actually have recordings of my warrior anyway, so I'll have a look and see if I can dig any of those out, because I'm sure I streamed as that warrior to do some of the Scarlet Enclave raids. But yeah, my warrior, it was originally a dual wield Fury warrior just because OP, and then I did the big question in the Scarlet Enclave, and I acquired my corrupted Ashbringer. I did all of the secret finding stuff. I got like the hidden appearance, the Lin-Q combatant medallion thing that turns you into a ninja for like half an hour or something. I done all that stuff. Genuinely, I'm sad because my Sod warrior is just kind of abandoned now. Like I can't do anything with it. It just sits there on a dead realm doing nothing. I'm sure there are some people still raiding on Sod, but it's just like, well, what do I do with it? Because if people eventually, those realms will eventually just cease to exist. Like, no one will play on them. It'll be a waste of money for Blizzard to keep them up. So then what happens to our Sod characters then? Do we grandfather them into some kind of Classic Plus realm when Classic Plus comes out? If Classic Plus comes out, like, not right away, further down the line when people have actually had a chance to hit level 60 and stuff. Would that be an option? They did say that they would just keep the realms up indefinitely, and that's where the characters would stay, but like, I really don't think it's going to be worth their while to keep those realms active for 10, 15 players, It really really must be costing them some money. Ooh, a sturdy treasure chest. Nice. I'll be opening that. I think you get a BOE blue from these now. There's level 45. Let's open this up. We get a magician's mantle. Nice. Very juicy. I just got an Allure error. Lovely. At level 45, I've unlocked titles. I am Dirtlocked the Darkener, Titan Slayer Dirtlocked, Dirtlocked the Dreamer, and Dirtlocked Vengeance Incarnate. Very nice titles. Very cool. So we have 3 more points on this digsite to go. And then I think we have 1 left. And then that is it. We can do our opening. And we can pray that we get something decent. We have... How many... So what are our things like that? So we have 70 out of 45 dwarf, 67 out of 35 fossil, and 119 out of 35 troll. So we'll do the... Pretty much we'll start off with the lowest one. We're not touching the elves and we're not touching the Nerubians. Those are... Elves are for Kalimdor, Nerubians are for Cataclysm. I know that the Nerubian ones probably... You can probably get them in like... Oh no, you can't get them in Uldaman, that's dumb. Right, troll dig site complete. Perfect. We have... Right, so where are the other dig sites we're getting? So we've got 1 in Duskwood. We've got 1 here down in the Blasted Lands, and then we've got another one up here in the Plague Lands. Alright, perfect. So let's go and finish off at the Neckmani Wellspring dig site, which appeared... Oh, and it's a tiny one as well. The last dig site of the video. This is perfect. This is perfect. Alright, let's start straight away. Surely it's close. Surely it's close. Surely it's close. Surely it's close. Come on. Where is it? There we go. Perfect. It's a troll one. Brilliant. Another troll one. I'm happy with that. The more troll ones, the more chance of a Zin Rock. Am I right? If I do a couple of solves for the trolls and then we get a Zin Rock, like I have to solve a Zin Rock, that's going to be painful. Because I said and I promised if I get like an epic or a rare or whatever, I will not end the video. I will continue the video until we get it. Now, this video is already at least 17 minutes long. I'm recording audio just now. I'm 11.5 minutes into recording this audio. So, yeah. And there's already, I think, 17 minutes of footage, which I really need. Okay, I'm going to have to cut this a lot. I don't think I could make a 27-minute video. I'll try and... you know what, screw it. I'll just upload what I can. Fuck it. Come on, where's this thing? It's over here, goddamn. Okay, come on. There we go. Another troll. Let's see. I'm just checking my phone. I have to go to work soon. I've got work in an hour, so I need to disappear, and I'll edit this when I get home tonight from work. And then once I think I'll probably be uploading this same day. So if I've said that I'm editing this when I get home from work, I'll probably be uploading it a few hours later. This is like the last recording of the video that I'm doing. It's over here. There we go. Right, two more? No, one more. Last one. Make it a double? Make it a double? It is not a double, but it's close. Alright, let's go. Let's just fly over here, and it should be over here somewhere. Yep, right here. Perfect. Well, I guess. Right, there we go. Okay, let's get over here. I'll just solve them up top here, next to this little statue, man. So, we have dwarves, fossils, and trolls. So let's do the fossils first. So we'll solve this, see if we get anything nice. Vicious Ancient Fish, 32 out of 35. We cannot solve that one. So we'll dwarf now. Scepter of Bronzebeard. Golden Chamber Pot. I could solve this. I'm not going to waste a fragment though. Not right now. Trolls, 170 out of 35. So let's see if we get anything sick. Drakari Sacrificial Knife. Gazrilla Figurine. Feathered Gold Earring. Come on. An Atal Eye Scepter. I'll solve that because it's the last 35. Anything nice? No. Eerie Smolderthorn Idol. So genuinely, nothing good after that. We still have obviously Night Elf, we still have Nerubian and stuff. Yeah, we can't solve. You know what? I'll solve this dwarf. Screw it. I have fragments. A wooden whistle. Brilliant. Amazing. That's our haul for today. Thank you very much for watching again, and I hope to see you in episode 8. I'm going to go get ready for work, and then I'm going to cut all this together when I get home and post it. Have a lovely day and a nice weekend, guys.